What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 198 of the Monday Night Wars. I am Chad Talks, and joining me, as always, is the principal of this TW studio, J-Mac Gaming.
Stop calling the principal gimmick's over.
No. It's our new opening.
It's over, brother.
No. It's our new opening.
Over.
I don't think it is. It's definitely over. It's definitely over. But I don't know if it's finished.
My mic plugged.
But anyway,
Am I good?
we are here.
Hello. There we go. Hello.
It is the first Nitro after Slamboree. Very controversial show, but
Pretty shit show.
We are going to run Nitro. So, without further ado, here's the show.
Baby.
Alrighty, so
Pre-show. Boo.
No, the show opens. Eric Bischoff, Hulk Hogan, Scott Hall, and Sting are in the ring. Bischoff says that this is another win for the NWO. He says, Sting, Mike Awesome, they may not have been able to pull it off, but Hulk Hogan is still the World Heavyweight Champion, and that's what matters. He says, hopefully, once and for all, we've shown that if you try to mess with the NWO, you're just gonna fail. The NWO is here to stay, and the NWO is here to run roughshod on WCW for years and years to come. Goldberg's music hits. He comes down the ring and he says, last night I was going to challenge you, Hulk Hogan, to a WCW World Championship match, and I was cut off by Raven. I am not going to be interrupted by anybody. So here I am, Hulk, to challenge you officially, Goldberg, Hogan, one-on-one at the Great American Bash. Hulk Hogan looks at Goldberg and says, Goldberg, brother, if you think I'm scared of you, you got another thing coming, Jack. He says, you may be undefeated, but that's because you haven't stepped in the ring with Hulk Hogan. He says, now look, I would love to go toe-to-toe with you at Great American Bash. But I don't know if you've earned it yet. I don't know if I can consider you a worthy number one contender. I'm stuck, brother. And then all of a sudden, Raven and Scott Steiner's music hits. And Raven says, well, Hulk, listen, if you don't know if Goldberg's worthy enough to wrestle you, I know two people here that are already currently the Nitro Tag Team Champions and would love to have a crack at you. And would love to once and for all have the Resistance end the NWO. Now, I remember challenging you directly at the end of Slamboree. So, what, you're just going to ignore me? You're not scared of Goldberg, but are you scared of Raven? Are you scared of Scott? Come on. Put the belt up against me or Scott. Hell, put it up against both of us. I don't care. And Scott's like, Hulk Hogan, you beat me at Slamboree because my eyes were on the prize. I was too busy looking at ringside at all the freaks. My tag team partner Raven is right. I lost sight of what matters, and what matters is kicking your ass, Hulk. So I want another shot too. And actually, Goldberg, Raven, and Scott start arguing back and forth over who deserves a championship match. And Bischoff interrupts them and says, listen, okay? Listen. I know how we'll handle this. Scott, Raven, neither one of you are going to be number one contender because you are the Nitro Tag Team Champions. You didn't defend the Tag Team Championships at Spring Stampede, and you didn't defend the Tag Team Championships at Slamboree. You have defended them on Nitros, but I want tag team champions who are going to be fighting champions. And Raven and Scott look at him like he's on crack because they defend those tag team championships like several times leading up to the pay-per-view. He says, I want tag teams champions who are going to prove that they are worthy. So you two are not going to be number one contender because you two are going to focus on your Nitro tag team titles. In fact, you're going to defend your tag team titles tonight. As far as Goldberg goes, listen, Goldberg, if you want a match tonight, then you can, if you want a match against Hulk, then that's fine. I'll give you an opportunity to prove it. You're going to go one-on-one tonight against an NWO member of your choice, except Hulk Hogan. And if you win, we'll give you a championship match. It's as simple as that. Goldberg says, I feel like there's definitely a catch. Goldberg's like, or Bischoff's like, no, just a regular one-on-one match. What do you say? Goldberg says, okay, fine. I pick Mike Awesome.
Oh.
Eric smiles and says, okay, see you tonight. Oh, Scott, Raven, your tag team match is next. And then Meng and the Barbarian jumping from behind.
Oh.
And in a good match, due to a distraction from Sting and Scott Hall, the Faces of Fear defeat Raven and Scott Steiner in 1440 with the Tongan Death Grip for the Nitro Tag Team titles.
What a fucking Okay.
So, yeah, that happens. New tag team
I guess that's a good way to get fucking those boys in the title picture now.
New tag team champions. We go backstage. Eric Bischoff is laughing hysterically over how he got one over on Scott and Raven. Dreamer taps him on the back and says, Eric, I'm invoking my rematch clause tonight. I want Just Incredible for that Pure Wrestling Championship. And Eric says, listen, Dreamer, I was actually about to come get you to tell you that, listen, Just Incredible had a developmental contract. He's not under official WCW contract, which means developmental talent can't hold championships. So I stripped him of the Pure Wrestling Heavyweight title. And tonight, I'm going to have a match to determine a new champion. And congrats, Dreamer, you're in it. Dreamer's like, Eric, thank you so much for doing the right thing. It's nice to have a leader, like you, who always does what's best for business. And he says, I'm glad you feel that way. Diamond, you're also in it. And DDP looks at Dreamer, and Dreamer looks at him, and Dreamer's like, now hold on. And Eric's like, no. There's a couple others booked, but that's the match tonight. Have a good night. We come to commercial. We come back. China has an open challenge for the television championship. It's answered by Rick Martel.
Rick Martel just leave? You hire him back in for
one night. For one night.
This man didn't re-sign him on the contract and brings him in. This is the night show, brother.
And in a bout that didn't have much heat in Turbo Wrestling, China defeats Rick Martel in 529 with a power bomb, and China makes defense number 3 of the WCW World Television title. China on a roll.
I guess China on a roll. Ooh, I like this match.
We go to commercial. We come back. Saturn versus Kidman. Just a good match to put on the card. It got a 69.
Nice.
And about that decent wrestling, but not much heat. Billy Kidman defeats Saturn in 1422 with a shooting star press. So, yeah. Good old little match. Goldberg is backstage. He says, listen, I know for a fact the NWO is planning something. It's never this easy, okay? So I'm going to be ready for anything. But I swear, it doesn't matter what the NWO throw at me. I'm going to win tonight. I'm going to pin Mike Awesome in the middle of the ring. I'm going to challenge Hulk Hogan at Great American Bash. And damn it, I'm going to win. And I'm going to regain my World Heavyweight Championship that I never lost. And you can believe that. We have a fatal 4-way match for the Pure Wrestling Championship. It is Tommy Dreamer versus Diamond versus Chris Kanyon versus Shane Douglas. And in a poor match, Dreamer defeated Diamond, Chris Kanyon, and Shane Douglas in 1022 when Dreamer pinned Shane Douglas with a pile driver, and Dreamer wins the WCW Pure
title. This fucking belt, bro.
Dreamer holds the championship back up, and he says, well, you spent a night alone. But once again, the championship is where it belongs with a Dreamer. Which once again proves that if you dream big, you never can. And then he's jumped behind by Sabu. Sabu beats him up and then says, Dreamer, at Great American Bash, I'm facing you for that championship. The WCW Hardcore title. So yeah, Sabu versus Dreamer maybe happening at Great American Bash. Who knows? We'll have to see. We have here, Eric Bischoff says, listen, we had one tag team title match, Meng and Barbarian champions, we can respect. Now we got to get one more. He says, TCP, get out here. And they had their WCW Global Tag Team Championships. And he says, listen, you guys have gotten on a roll lately, but once again, I need you to prove yourselves. So you're going to put the titles on the line against Sting and Scott Hall. So in a good match, Sting and Scott Hall lose to the Total Cable Package in 1435 when Lex Luger submits Sting with a torture rack. During the match, we had Raven run in and attack Sting. So the Total Cable package make defense number 1 of the Global Tag Team Championships. After the match, got an 89.
Nice.
This promo. Raven and Scott Steiner go, Sting, Scott, you guys costed us our Nitro Tag Team Championships. Eric Bischoff thinks we weren't taking our championship reign seriously. Let me show you how seriously we are taking the Resistance team. All right? Let me show you how serious we are about beating the NWO. And let me show you how serious we are about beating you two. All right? At Great American Bash, since we ain't fighting for a title, we're going to fight for pride. It's Raven, Scott Steiner, Scott Hall, Sting. Great American Bash. Us versus you. Scott Steiner says, after we kick your ass all around the arena at Great American Bash, we're going to prove once and for all that the Resistance is better than the NWO when we go to Hulk Hogan and squash his head like a grape. So, Scott Steiner and Raven taking on Scott Hall and Sting at Great American Bash. What do you think of that, Justin?
Seen it before.
Good night. I don't think you have. But either way, got an 89 segment, so that's good. And our main event, Goldberg gets in the ring, Mike Awesome gets in the ring, and all of a sudden, Eric Bischoff says, wait, hold the phone, hang on. There's something we need to do. Okay, listen. This is going to be a one-on-one match. No, there's no shenanigans there, but we are going to have a special guest referee. And he is this man. Hulk Hogan's music hits, wearing a referee shirt. Hulk Hogan gets in the ring. The match starts. And then a good match. Goldberg defeats Mike Awesome in 6:48 with a jackhammer.
Goldberg wins still?
Yeah, we'll see. Hulk Hogan refused to make the 3 count multiple times. Goldberg actually gets mad, gets in the face of Hogan. Hogan says, hit me and I'll DQ it. Come on, hit me. Hogan actually slaps Goldberg in the face. And Goldberg looks like he's going to make a move. But then Raven and Scott Steiner come out. And they run out. Sting and Scott Hall run out. It's a big mess. Shenanigans are happening everywhere. Hulk Hogan actually gets hit in the back of the head, goes down. Raven puts on the referee shirt. Goldberg spears Mike Awesome. 1, 2, 3. Goldberg wins the match and will face Hulk Hogan at Great American Bash. After the match, Hulk Hogan and Goldberg have a stare down to end the show. And we
End it. There you go.
got a 79. Both Raw and Nitro got 79s.
Yeah, we are fucking shit in the bed now.
Well, maybe Thunder will be better than them. So, but anyway,
Probably.
guys, that was Nitro. What do you think, Justin? A good show?
Your shit is so convoluted right now.
What do you mean? It's perfect.
That main event angle, come on. It's taking times.
Nah, we got everywhere we want them. But anyway, guys, that was Nitro. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. And, yeah, guys, we'll see you for Thunder.
And the recording.
Don't you speak to me like that. I know what I'm doing.
Hey, you bitch.
Hey, bitch!